A killing spree that spanned decades and thousands of miles, all linked to a serial killer in a Texas prison who has roots right here in Northeast Ohio. Cuyahoga County charged Samuel Little in connection with 2 unsolved murders. Now Lake County may have a case as well. Report number 00949 tells the story of a woman found dead on the side of Interstate 271 South in Willoughby Hills.
We were never able to identify the female or a suspect.
It was March 1983 when a man walking his dog stumbled upon bones here, not far from his yard, and called police.
When the female was found, it was skeletal remains and clothing and some jewelry.
The pages in the case binder have yellowed and the case gone cold.
This was unlike any interview I've done in the past.
Late last year, Willoughby Hills police detectives Jamie Onion and Ron Parmator put a fresh set of eyes on a cold case. It was around the same time an admitted serial killer made headlines for a killing spree that stretched from coast to coast for 35 years. That serial killer, Samuel Little, is from Lorain. The 2 detectives were soon in Texas interviewing Little.
One of the good things that we had going for us is we were from his home area. We're from the Cleveland area. So it was very easy to start our conversation talking about the local sports teams. He was really interested in knowing about Baker Mayfield and some of the things that the Browns were doing.
The detectives interested in solving their unsolved homicide, and when the subject changed, so did Little's demeanor. And then
he did, admit to it, and we just want to, confirm and reconfirm that, Mr. Little is the one responsible for her death.
Little said he picked up the prostitute in the Broadway area of Cleveland. They argued about the cost of sex, and then,
just like that, he reached over, snapped, and strangled her.
That woman is still unidentified. This is a sketch from 1983.
He's tapping on the picture, and he says, "That's her. The facial features match, but the hair does not. But that's her."
Now police need help putting a name to this face. Along with the remains, police found a blue-green dress, a sweater with a belt, these shoes, a pin, and other jewelry.
She had a Elgin watch, gold watch, that was pretty distinct because it was a man's watch on a female at the time. She had a crucifix on that's pretty readily identifiable, and a ring with, inside the ring, there's a description with a backwards C, and then the capital letter A, and the cross line in the A was an arrow with feathers on it.
These clues might just help crack a case that has haunted the community and one of the original officers on the case for decades. Parmator recently spoke to that officer.
He says, "You know what, I think about her all the time. Wanting to know if she's been identified and, if there's ever a way to solve that case."
Now, Willoughby Hills police officers were able to preserve some DNA. They are now in the early phases of trying to match it. Lake County has not filed charges against Little just yet.